Hello, everyone, and welcome to the finale of season 8 of Friends Fight. Let's see how our final three is doing. I'm seriously shocked right now. I knew, okay, I actually didn't expect this at all, but it's not really surprising seeing the last couple of weeks. But at the beginning of the game, I kind of just was around. So it's kind of just funny, honestly, that I made it here, but I would not be mad at all if I took home the win. This is my moment. It's crazy to think that my first season I was voted out like fourth. And then, I mean, technically I was like the second person voted out if you think about it like that. But I'm now here at the final three. Hello? I think a lot of people thought that when Samira left the game, my game was going to be over, but it's just grown so much more. And I think if I can win this final challenge and make the right decisions, I can win this game for real this time. I can get that $1,000,000. Okay, everybody. Now, this final challenge, the final house leader challenge, will be the same as last year. It'll be a little remix of last year where we will interview each pre jury member and they will enter one person's name to be put on a wheel and spun. And whoever's name lands on the wheel, they are the final house leader. First up, please welcome Katya.
Hi.
Hello, Katya. How are you doing? I'm honestly pretty good. I'm gonna be putting in Jenny M's name because I don't know her really, and I don't like the other two people, so sorry. Thank you. Next up in 19th place is Addie Gemma. Hi. Hello, Addie. How are you doing?
Hi. I'm doing great.
So, how did you feel watching the season from home?
It was pretty fun. It's better when you're not on the show. So yeah, it was good.
So, do you regret quitting the game?
Not really. I just kind of regret ever coming on.
And finally, who are you going to be voting for?
I am gonna be voting Jenny Jang.
Thank you. Next up in 18th place is Kadra Ali. Welcome, Kadra. How are you holding up? Well, I could be a lot better because I could be in that final three right now, but whatever. How do you feel watching the show? It's a little disappointing how boring the people there are, but suits them. Do you feel like you did better or worse this time around? I think I definitely did better this time because my placement was better, but honestly, it was kind of just by luck because of Addie quitting, but amazing. Now, who are you putting in its name? I'm gonna stay with my returners, so I'm gonna vote in Jenny Jang. Thank you. Next up in 17th place is Lucy Hoochie. Hi. Hello, Lucy. How you doing? I'm great. How are you? I just said I'm great. So, how did you enjoy watching the season? Oh my God. This show is insane. I'm telling you. I cannot believe I was part of it. Are you regretting your fight with Alessia that you had? Absolutely not. That girl needed to be told what she needed to be told, okay? I don't regret a single thing that I said or did. Yeah. Now, I just have to say, your bob is fire. Thank you. And who will you be voting for? I am going to be voting for Jenny Jang. Thank you. Next up in 16th place, the first part of our car challenge evictees, America, hello. Don't remind me. Hi. How are you doing? I was pretty great until you told me about that. I really like my outfit tonight. It's very ravey. Now, how do you feel after being evicted? I just feel really bad because I really couldn't do anything about it, and I feel really bad that Alessia had to be dragged down with me. And who will you be inputting? I to make up for my losses, I'm putting in Rika. Thank you. Next up in 15th place is Alessia Moretti.
Hi.
Now, Alessia, how are you?
Okay, like I am doing amazing. I love this dress so much.
So, what was on your mind after you got kicked out?
Okay, I was so mad at what is her name, America. Like, she just did not deserve to. Whatever.
Would you be up for a potential redemption arc one day? A return?
Yes, absolutely. I did not get to show what I have.
And finally, who will you be voting?
I have to stick with my hot sister.
Thank
Rika.
you. And in 14th place, we have Deja Purr. Hello, Deja.
Hi.
So, how are you feeling?
I don't know. I didn't really like the way it was edited on TV. I feel like it was really just like bad, and I'm not a villain. I'm just misunderstood. Okay, so yeah.
Okay. Well, who are you putting their name in?
I'm gonna be doing Jenny McCallie.
Thank you. Next up in 13th place, some may say she's a robbed queen, Lisa
Yeah.
Stallone. Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
How are you?
I am great now that people are acknowledging that I truly was robbed because hello, like really you sent me down on the island? Like, okay, whatever.
So, a lot of people are saying that when you came back, they really felt like you changed and for the better. How are you feeling?
I thought you were about to insult me. I definitely feel like I changed for the better. You know, I feel like everything about me is better. My hair, my makeup, my outfits. It's just all better.
And who will you be voting for?
I am gonna be sticking with Jenny because I feel like she was
Thank
the most
you.
loyal. Jenny Jang. by the way.
Finally, in 12th place, please welcome Emily. Hello, Emily.
Hello, how are you?
How has it been going watching from home?
You didn't answer my question, but whatever. It's been actually pretty good, you know?
Do you think the viewers perceived you in a good way?
I think I kind of have my cult following, my little, the fan base that is more, inclined to like me. I think I definitely have a specific audience for, what I do, and, that's pretty great. I didn't get the most screen time, but I'm not too worried.
And finally, who are you voting?
I think this person's an underdog, so I'm going to be putting in Jenny McCallie.
Thank you. All of the votes are in. We are now going to input those names onto a wheel. Okay, everybody, it is now time to see who the final house leader is. On our little wheel here, and we will see. So congratulations, the final house leader is Jenny Jang.
Oh my goodness.
Congrats.
No way. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. I am in the final two. The final two.
Ay.
I'm feeling really good that Jenny's the final HOH.
Well, Jenny, congrats on your win. You are now guaranteed the final two, but you also get to decide who is coming with you. Okay, Jenny. Now that you have had your time to deliberate privately, your two nominees, Jenny and Rika, are automatically nominated, and they will have a short amount of time to try to convince you with a speech. Jenny, you're up first. E Yeah, no, honestly, I feel like, you know, I've been loyal to you this whole game. I don't really understand why you wouldn't take me, but, you know. Okay. Um, Jenny, I don't really know what to say, but I just really think, I would be so grateful to you if you took me to the final two, and I would just really appreciate it. And, I know we haven't been the closest in the game, but I trust you to make the right decision. Whew. Okay, well, um, this, it might be surprising, but this was not an easy decision to make. I've thought really, really hard about this because this is even before tonight, the possibility of this happening, this is $1 million decision. And I wouldn't be making the decision right now if I didn't think the person I was eliminating genuinely had a good chance of winning against me. And due to your recent track record, you're just too good. Jenny, I'm sorry I have to evict you. Oh my God. What? No, you're good. It's been so good with you guys. It's been such a fun time, and I made it every single day, honestly, and I still get paid for being here. So, hugs, XOXO to all of you, and I'll see you in like a few minutes, honestly. And stay out. Okay, bye. Go. In what world did that happen? That was so hard. That was so hard. Okay, now's the time we've been waiting for all season. All of your jury members are returning now, and they will make the decision on who wins in the end. But before that, we are bringing back every single jury member, and they have come together to ask each individual player 2 questions, each final 2 player 2 questions, and answer them to the best of your ability because this is truly what they're voting on. Okay, jury, take it away. Hi, the first question is going to be from me. My question is for Jenny. So, why did you continuously try to protect Jenny McCallie when it didn't exactly do the best for your game? What was your strategy behind that? And do you think it helped you or hurt you in the end? Well, thank you, Ari, for asking. I just brought Jenny because I knew at the end of the day that she had a good heart and she was just playing around sometimes. And I knew that by protecting her, I would always have a loyal ally on my side. And it just showed my loyalty to other players that I am locked in. Oh my God, you guys. The next question is from me to Rika. Okay, Rika, we all want to know, how did you make your way to jury besides working with me? Because a lot of people think you were just carried by me, but I disagree personally. Please explain. Oh, well, thank you for being on my side, Samira. So a lot of you may have not known, but pretty early on in the season, I made a sacred alliance with Eva. And by that, I connected my side to multiple sides of the house, myself to, Sydney and people like that, and to America, and just to a lot of other people that, outwardly it wouldn't really look like I would have connections to. Hey, Jenny, this is Hunchow. I just want to know, what was your biggest strategic move in the game? Because a lot of us think it was just social. I was definitely a very social player, but I think my biggest strategic moment was during the runway challenge whenever I won and I had the option between evicting Rika or Wendy. And even though Wendy was doing so much harm to my social game at the time and to my alliance, I knew that Eva was a huge threat to me to the end game. And even though it may not have seemed like the smartest choice at the time, I knew that might have been my only chance to take her out. And knowing the secret alliance Rika had, I think it just makes more sense now because she could be here in my place. And I really think that was my biggest move. Rika, this kind of goes back to our first question for you, but sometimes it seemed like Samira was the driving force of your alliance, and especially in the trio with you and Alessia. Would you say that she was the driving force, or were you at times? I definitely say I was the driving force a lot of times. You know, I knew Samira had a big social threat on her back, and, I did not shy away from making alliances with other people. And, I made a lot of a lot of strategic decisions that Samira was more of the social side. So even with Alessia, I think me and Alessia's relationship was stronger than her and Samira. Wow, thank you, everybody. It is now time for the jury members to officially cast their vote for the winner. Sophia, you're up first. I know who I'm voting for. All of the votes are in. One by one, I will reveal the vote and who the person voted for, starting with the first jury member all the way up to our 9th. So, Sophia's vote is up first, and she is voted for Rika. Next is Hunchao's vote for Rika. Rika has 2 votes. Samira's vote goes to Rika. Rika's in the lead with 3. Alana and Ari's vote goes to Jenny, 3-1. Eva's vote goes to Rika. One more vote and Rika wins the game. Wendy's vote is for Jenny. Sydney's vote is for Jenny again. Monique and Rami's vote goes to Jenny. We are now tied. 4 votes Rika, 4 votes Jenny. Jenny McCallie's vote decides the whole thing. Jenny M has cast her vote for. Congratulations, Jenny Jang.
Oh my God,
you
yes.
are the winner of Friends Fight Season
I
8.
cannot believe this. This is insane. Yes.
Congrats. You deserve that. You really did. It was so close. Jenny, how are you feeling? 17th first season, first place second season. I am just so happy right now. It's not like I am at a loss for words. My first season, I ran someone over and then got voted off in like the 3rd episode. And I came back and won so close. Now, Rika, you came so close to winning. 1 vote away. How are you feeling? It's okay. I can always come back and play again. And I feel like the runners up, I still get money, All right, everybody. Well, I will see you all in a short amount of time for the next season of Friends Fight. Stay tuned for Friends Fight All-Stars. Y'all are kidding me. Oh my God, yes.